What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the R.O.A.M Podcast, The Ramblings of a Man. I'm your host, Busy Bear. So, on the topic of BLM, Antifa, it started out with BLM friendly protest, holding signs. They were not screaming death to cops. They weren't screaming burn the pigs, burn the white bitch, so on and so forth. Then Antifa joined in, using the opportunity to burn down America, crumble the fundamentals of what we believe America is and has been for many years, okay? Now, why am I doing another podcast? I have to show you what I just found. So, who remembers the RNC? After the RNC, many of the Trump supporters, people in high political seats high up in the Congress, everybody that came outside that RNC was attacked. They were screamed at, they were spit at, they had things thrown at them, especially Ron Paul. Okay, they surrounded him and they were screaming, say her name. Now, if everybody knows Ron Paul, he is an advocate for getting rid of the no-knock warrants. And I have a clipping of that I want to show you. And I also want to show you what the BLM are screaming in the streets of America. And nothing's being done. I also have video footage of Maxine Waters. I got all these people. Listen, if you ever said what they're saying before Donald Trump, the FBI would have kicked their door in and most likely been arrested or investigated for attempted assassination. But they're using the same Constitution that they want to destroy for their use. We can't use it, but they can? No. So I'm going to quickly show you a couple of these videos and we'll talk about it. All right, check it out.
If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome.
You cannot be civil with a political party that wants to destroy what you stand for, what you care about.
Michelle says that, when they go low, we go high. No. When they go low, we kick them.
How dare he say the things he does? Of course I want to punch him in the face.
Right. I want to send the military to the White House to get him.
Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president? It's been a while. And maybe it's time.
Tyrants, number one, want to denigrate the people that go out, the fourth estate. The journalists who go out and try to determine what the truth is.
I want to read the definition of treason.
When do we see almost a shadow government come out and say, we cannot side with the government?
We're oddly influential with the guy who wants to kill us.
There's a sign out there that's been hung up in the White House or outside the White House saying, if you're not white, you're not especially welcome.
Can you believe that? They were thinking highly of burning the White House down, Madonna says. Maxine Waters yelling to the crowd. If you see anyone from that cabinet in a restaurant, you get outside, you create a crowd, you push back, you scream, you don't belong here. You don't think that's riling these people up? They think that you're on their side, which you are, because you wouldn't be saying those things. You'd be coming back out and say, hey, you can push back by holding a sign, yelling, you don't belong here. Not burning your own fucking country down, burning your flag, spitting on people. The most racist people that we see as we speak, and we've been seeing, are the BLM and Antifa. If the Antifa want to get technical, they use the same symbology as the Nazis did. They changed it a little bit. They're a communist group The BLM are getting sucked right inside of that. Now, the BLM infiltrators, not the original BLM, like I said, they were friendly protests. They are now Marxist. They are now hunting white people, hitting people with bricks, stabbing people, beating people. They're all, 90% of all the people that they assault, murder, are white. A Trump supporter in Portland the Saturday night was shot and killed. Yes, the guy that shot him was a felon. Yes, the guy that shot him was white, wasn't black. But why was he there? Supporting the BLM Marxists and Antifa. He's a felon. Why does he have a gun? They're trying to take our Second Amendment away. All these same people. But they're out there using a weapon. You don't see Trump supporters down Portland, Chicago, anywhere shooting the protesters. You don't see them shooting the rioters, okay? You don't see that. We're in support of our country and our president. You're pushing an agenda that you were told by the media, by the politicians. They're making you, the BLM, Marxists, and Antifa, they're making you do their dirty work. And guess what? You're losing, and they're losing. What do you think's going to happen when Trump wins another 4 years? He's coming after you with everything now. The Trump's getting the swamp that Trump said he was going to get rid of. He was draining. It's draining, and it's draining faster than ever. Just get ready. You should buy yourself some handcuffs. At least lock one hand up and get ready to put the other one in there because it's a matter of time. One idiot that wasn't wearing her mask was fined thousands. I think $100 and something thousands of dollars. $100 and something $1,000, dude. She was billed. Why? How? Facial recognition. The same software that we have on our phones, they used for her. Now, what do you think? The FBI is not going to check? That's what I don't get. If I said those things about Trump and the Republican Party, there'd be a fucking kick at my door, not no knock. They'd kick my door in and they'd investigate me, right? Right. Burn the White House down? She can legally say that? They can legally set up a crowd and say, when you see them, create a crowd. Do this, do that. You're giving them the thumbs up. Then you got another douchebag, white dude, bald head, saying there's a sign at the White House that says, if you're not white, you're not welcome. Bullshit. Donald Trump hires black community leaders all over the place, and he's been doing it since he's been elected. Before he was elected, he's been doing it. Don't listen to CNN. If you want to listen to anything, come on over here, and I'll explain it for what it is. Why? Because I fucking have common sense, dude. And I don't give two shits. I'm gonna speak for those that don't want to speak. I'm gonna show you what the BLM was chanting the other night in the streets. Listen to this.
I'm at the point where I'm ready to put these police in the fucking grave. I'm at the point where I want to burn the fucking White House down. I want to take it to the senators. I want to take it to the Congress. I want to take the fight to them. And at the end of the day, if they ain't gonna hear us, we burn them the fuck down. I'm one that talk real shit. I talk it in New York, and I talk it in D.C. The same way I fuck police up in New York, I fuck cops up here in D.C. The same way I bust police in the head in New York, I bust police in the head in D.C.
Now, what the hell was that? You got a dude threatening cops and saying he's done it before and he'll do it again. Saying they're gonna burn down the White House. Now that right there is about 4 people saying they're gonna burn the White House down or punch Donald Trump in the face or shoot cops. You know, you can't be saying those things because what's happening is just that. No, Donald Trump didn't get punched in the face. No, the White House didn't get burned down, but the cops. You're telling me that's freedom of speech? He can go around saying, I've done this to cops and I'm going to do it again? He's, how do I say, not a riot, inciting a riot, okay? I could have sworn that was a law in some states. Maybe not the states that they're picking, but the guys out there bringing people together, ready to smash our country up. Do you support that? I do not. It makes me furious to think that's what's happening to our country. Our citizens in our country that used to go to bat for each other, ready to die for each other, are now killing each other because of the color of their skin, because of their political views. That's some crazy ass shit if you ask me, people. Now I'm going to show you something real quick. Check it out. So this is a screenshot, obviously, of somebody typing in BLM on Google. August 30th, 2020. BLM is out of control, funded by... These are the searches that people most likely search for. BLM is a shell company, corporation, organization, trained, a movement, and now the following day, it's all gone. BLM is Israel. What? So I'm sure you know who this is. This is Ron Paul, a Republican congressman. This is him coming out of the RNC, the top. This is a meme somebody made. They were screaming, say her name. The BLM, Antifa was screaming, say her name. And like attacking him. He had police saying, you got to get out of here right now. Out of the area. The meme says, I know, I'm the author of Breonna Taylor Law to end no-knock raids. The same raid that took her life. They were there for the boyfriend, not her. This was an article written by CNN June 11th. Before the RNC, Ron Paul introduces bill to end the type of war involved in Breonna Taylor's death. See? And they don't know what the hell they're doing, people. They do not know, okay? So this was on Twitter. I took it off. It's Sean King. Guy's a schmuck, but whatever. This is what he said. Guess who made the single strongest statement on a ludicrous no-knock warrant used to murder Breonna Taylor from a national politician? It was Ron Paul, you fucking idiots. The Republican senator from Kentucky, not a Democrat. He said they should ban altogether, nationwide, painful. That's what he said, Ron Paul said. That's how nuts these people are. They have no clue what they're doing and who to attack. As long as they're white and Republican, we're attacking them. They're yelling, say her name, at the guy that brought legislation to the table to stop the no-knock warrant. But they don't give a shit, right? They got a point to make, which we don't know what that is. I think their point is they're going to cause violence, they're going to commit crimes, they're going to commit murder. They don't give two shits. They're going to hurt white people and hurt Republicans. That's what their point is. So in other news, Joe Biden comes out after weeks and makes a speech. Here it is.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it.
So, what did he just say? What did he say? Do you know what he meant to say? 100 year? You know what I mean? You know what it is? The guy is mentally challenged. The guy lost his marbles a long time ago. All right? He doesn't know where he is. He's probably walked to the podium, and all they say is, "Hey, Joe, read this." And he can't even do that right. And he's supposed to be the leader of the United States of America. Now, even if you don't like Donald Trump, you don't have to like the man. You don't have to like Donald Trump. But if you love America, there's a clear candidate. Clear as day. The guy ate up Hillary Clinton. What do you think he's going to do with Joe Biden? He has no chance. They want you to believe like the guy has a chance because he picked Kamala Harris. What the hell's a Kamala? The lady smoked more weed than fucking Bob Marley, locked up more people than Joe Biden. No, probably not Joe Biden, but she's locked up a lot of black community members. She locked them up and kept them there. Her family ancestors, this is why BLM's beating the shit out of white people, because our ancestors owned their ancestors, which is a bullshit lie. You know, I'm sure maybe like 90% or 80%. Maybe my math's a little off, but you're thinking every single white person had something to do with slavery? I think the majority of the white people were enslaved themselves. We're all slaves now. Busting our ass, busting our backs to make a living for us and our family. Now we gotta fight. We are all enlisted right now, as we speak. We are enlisted in this new war that they're creating. Like it or not. I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't like Republicans. A lot of people that don't like Donald Trump. People that love the fact that BLM is speaking out against their non-privileged lives, you know? But guess what? When you're stopped in the middle of the street by a mob and pulled out of your vehicle, your husband, your wife, ripped out of the car, and their head beat in front of you. Or better yet, your child shot dead in the street in front of your other two babies. What are you going to support then? Or would it be too late? Think about it. I'll leave you with that. God bless America, people. Please like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for all the news. I'll keep you guys updated on everything. My opinion. Oh, also, Busy Bear merch is coming out soon. Hats, glasses, shirts, you name it. You tell me, and I'll get it done. God bless America. Stay true, people, and be safe. You'll never look at America the same again, because I'm not.